It was 1924 when Anderson Center for Autism was established along the banks of the Hudson River to support people with disabilities. By early March, it became abundantly clear that life was going to be put on pause for quite some time. As an organization and as individuals, we were navigating uncharted waters to work together for our greater good, to approach the journey with an openness to its lessons. With steady calm, unwavering compassion, we found our way.
This is our story.
First few days before it really hit, we were very concerned as things were sort of drawing up. So we moved as fast as we could to plan every piece of our reaction to what was going on.
Indeed, we'd never seen anything like this. Nobody had. But the truth is, in many ways, we'd been ready all along.
We did have in place basic plans for monitoring the health and wellness of our students, making sure that we changed what the classrooms look like, how students moved around in the building. We enhanced and made different changes so that we were providing a higher level of care. The most consistent response I got from every single staff was, we don't understand what's going on, but we're here. And we're going to be here every day for these kids. You don't have to worry. These kids are going to be taken care of.
And we put them to work in a way that we felt was going to be the most impactful by being able to secure PPE for many of the DSPs, being able to provide them with housing allowances so that they could continue to care for our loved ones without putting their own families at risk. One of our exec committee members has often turned to me and said, well, tell me why we're doing this. And many times we always said, we're building up a rainy day fund. Well, in March of this year, the rainy day came. And I think we were able to go back out and talk to our constituents and talk to the people that supported us and say, look, we are now putting some of the foundation's assets to work here.
And our team kept the wind in our sails. Rashida, for example, is a direct support professional who embodies the qualities that have long made Anderson team members so effective and beloved.
For me, it was easy because I just love to help people. So it was easy for me to figure out a plan for each individual guy that will work for them. I just went into mommy mode and just took care of them.
Also an endless source of inspiration, the parents of Anderson residents and students.
I mean, it's hard. I appreciate all the work, and you're not dealing with just, my child in a residence. You're dealing with 8 other, kids in the residence, and in the school, you're also, your hands are full. It's a lot of work.
There's a saying, if you met one child with autism, then you've met one child with autism, because everyone is different. We saw many things that we knew were not the normal for our son, and yet he was able to continue to thrive and function here and be well supported and well cared for.
We were in communication weekly about his schoolwork and how he was doing, and his special OT-PT speech folks were great as well.
And although many of our students and residents struggle to communicate, they are the ones who always keep us buoyed up. Leading by example with their resilience, perseverance, and ability to change course, they remind us that we all have what it takes to keep going.
It was easy to maintain a positive spirit when you love what you do, when you just want to take care of people.
I felt comfortable, and he went back so smooth and happy and did his thing as soon as he walked in.
When we were told that our house was affected by COVID, one of the guys that was affected was one of the more sicker guys. And I just decided I would not be okay with going home. If I would have went home and I would have realized something actually happened, I wouldn't have been okay. So I couldn't leave.
We've often sort of talked about the staff at Anderson, the people that support us, as extensions of our own family. How important the DSPs really are and how they really do become a part of what we do to support our families here.
While the global pandemic of 2020 has presented its share of challenges for people from all walks of life, all over the world. Here at Anderson Center for Autism, we believe that in every crisis there lies tremendous opportunity to learn and discover.
None of this could have been done without the help and the support of the community, the help and support of the parents, the dedication and the hard work of our trustees, and especially for our staff. They hung in there with us, and I think that is a tribute to their personality, to how important it is for them to make sure that they carry out the mission. So just kudos to them. They're just wonderful, and thank you again.
When we look back, we believe that this era in our history will be marked by imagination, exploration, and most importantly, a deepening of our commitment to optimizing the quality of life for people with autism. And that will make every journey ahead more rewarding than ever.